Good morning, I'm Faye Thompson. This morning we're going to do a coconut cake. And this cake is a little bit unusual, but I think you will like it. First of all, this coconut is a little bit unusual because it has a lot of coconut in it. We're going to start out with a Duncan Hines yellow cake mix. The next thing we add is 3-ounce packages of instant vanilla pudding mix. You know, the vanilla instant pudding mix really makes a cake moist. Most any recipe you see has that in it will be good. 1 1/3 cup of water, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, add 4 eggs to this. We have 3 9-inch cake pans that we're going to use for this cake. Anytime you have a 3-layer cake, I consider it a large cake. Okay, I'm going to set these aside. Well, we've been using our KitchenAid mixer quite a bit lately. We're ready to get this mixed up on about medium speed.
So 4 minutes.
Yeah, beat it about 4 minutes, it'd be fine. That we have mixed this for 4 minutes. Now we have 2 cups of coconut, and we have 1 cup of walnuts. Now these are English walnuts, and I chopped them up. We're just going to mix all that together. We're going to divide this in 3 9-inch pans, and I hope I get it divided correctly. It's a guessing game. Always take your pans and shake them a little bit to make sure they go down on the bottom. Now these are ready for the oven. It's a 350-degree oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. I've got 3 tablespoons of butter, and we're going to let that melt a little bit, and then we're going to mix the coconut in it and let the coconut brown. You have to have that on low heat, and you're going to have to stir it constantly because it'll burn real easily. Now that our 3 tablespoons of butter is melted, we're going to put 3 cups of coconut in here, and we're going to have to stir this constantly on low heat and make sure it doesn't burn. We're trying to get a light brown color. Now our coconut is beginning to brown just a little bit, and here's the point you really have to watch it because coconut will burn so quick. We just want this in a light brown, see, and it's getting that way right now, and I think it's fine like it is. I'll keep stirring it until the skillet cools off a little bit. Now we're going to spread our coconut on some paper towel. Let that cool off. Now we're ready to do our icing. We're doing 12 ounces of cream cheese. We're going to put this in the mixer and let this get creamed up. Now I think we'll add our other ingredients. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon of whole milk. There's 5 1/4 cups of confectionate sugar. You add gradually in here. Now that we're creamed up with our confectionate sugar, we're going to take 2 1/2 cups of our toasted coconut and mix in that. We're saving 1/2 cup for the top. Finish mixing this just a little bit with our hand to make sure it's mixed up good. We're going to have to let our cake cool. We are going to put it on the wire racks and let it cool. If you put it on there too warm, this type of icing will melt very easily and it'll run off of your cake, so you're going to have to get that cake real cool. We've got to put it on wire rack now until it completely cools. So we just leave it right there till it cools, and then we'll come back and put the icing on it. Now that our cakes are cool, we're gonna start frosting them. I'll put them on these racks till they cool completely, because with this icing, if you don't let it cool completely, you'll have a running mess. You know, if you happen to have an oven, it's a little bit unlevel. It sure will make a difference in your cake. Okay, we're ready to put our third layer on now. I think we're going to have plenty of icing so we can put it around the sides of it too. Now that we have our coconut icing on it, we're going to take some of our ground coconut and we're going to sprinkle on top of it. Now we have finished our coconut cake, and it turned out very pretty. And I hope you try this, and I hope you enjoy it. Join us on another video. Thank you.